Hey guys, I'm just Joshin, and welcome to the next episode of our Pokemon Shield Wonderlocke Plus. Am I in first person? What is that? Am I in first? Hey Banjo, how you doing? Am I in first person? What? Oh, okay, just weird camera. Hey, hello, welcome in. I was very concerned for a second. I was like, did they add new first-person functionality to my Pokemon? They did not. Hello friends, welcome in. It's been a bit, and also, it's gonna storm again, so just prepare yourselves for that, because for some reason, I keep choosing to record this game on days that it storms. There's probably gonna be some more today. In the last episode, we got several of these encounters that I've just spoiled for you, so my apologies for not giving a warning ahead of time. We got this lovely Clauncher and also this really lovely Drillbur last time. In today's episode, oh thank goodness the air conditioning just kicked off. I'm sweating like a sea monkey. In today's episode, we are going to, first of all, rip up Game Freak for how awful these trees look. Just kidding! What is this, paper mache? Okay, we're also gonna get one encounter. Right here at the Nuzlocke riverbank, preferably not that Snorlax if I can pick and choose. That's going to be a little too strong for us. We're also going to have to go up against ice types, which is a little frightening in addition, unless there's a non-ice type here. For example, this Wooloo. We're going to go ahead and get our Nuzlocke riverbank encounter, which should be right around level 30. Should be right in the range for us that we can capture. It's exactly level 30. Now it is hailing, so we gotta be a little cautious here. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, not do too much damage. But we'll start today's episode off with this encounter. Maybe get something absolutely Yo, let's calm down, Lulu. Maybe get something utterly fantastic, and then we're headed over to Hammerlock, I believe the name of the town is, where I'm just gonna be honest with you. We're gonna get absolutely pummeled with lore, so just prepare yourselves for that. This will probably be peak excitement of today's episode, unless this delicious coffee. I have fantastic news for you. My eye twitch, this one right here, it's been twitching for over a month. I'm knocking on wood, but not too loud because I don't want to scare Banjo and he'll think there's someone at the door and he'll start barking. It'll ruin the recording. I'm pretty sure it's gone. I haven't seen it in 2 days. 2 full days, so I am celebrating I made myself a double pot of coffee today, just tempting the gods of the eye twitch to bring it back to me if at all possible. I don't want it back. It was the most annoying thing I've ever had to deal with in my entire life. I've had eye twitches before, but it's usually like an afternoon, like oh, my eye twitched today, that's weird, I must have not gotten very much sleep last night, and then the next day, bam, we back to normal. This was a different beast altogether. This eye twitch continued for a good month plus, and no matter what I did, tried to get more sleep, tried to drink less caffeine, didn't do anything. But it finally ran its course, I guess, and it's gone now, so I'm very happy about that. Excuse me, Wooloo, what if you were just captured? I would appreciate it more, I think, if you just decided to get captured. So anyway, I celebrated by making myself a double pot of coffee, so hopefully, even though it's mostly gonna be, dude, look at it. Never mind. Not gonna finish that thought. Even though we're only gonna get this one encounter today and there's not even gonna be like any exciting battles to do today, I'm hoping we can still bring the heat. Now I will say, if we can happen to get through the Hammerlock stuff in a timely manner, we do have a very scary section of the game coming up. I remember vividly from our Pokemon Sword playthrough that we just played through over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/JustJoshin Scorbunny. That's not, don't go there, don't go there, don't go there. That's someone else's channel. Don't go there. Do not give them the support. Twitch.tv/JustJoshinYT. Highly recommend checking it out. We played through Sword over there. By the way, Scorbunny, Banjo. Scorbunny is evolving into Raboot, who I think is like one of the best middle evolutions ever created. I'm not a huge Scorbunny fan, and I'm also not a huge Cinderace fan, but Raboot, maybe it's just the hoodie pockets he's got, but that's a fantastic design. Yes, Banjo, I see you absolutely shredding your bed, and that's totally fine. Ignore the sounds of an upset puppy in the background. He's not upset. Well, he's a little upset with his bed for existing, I suppose, but he's not upset for any other reason. He's just trying to rip the stuffing out of it as if it was live prey. Anyway, the desert port. No, I don't want to add this to the party. The desert portion of the game, which is upcoming, because every Pokemon game's got to have one, is a little yikes. There's a pretty decent level jump. If I remember correctly, there's a pretty decent level jump upcoming. Like up into the mid 30s, I want to say we're about to get into. Which is a little scary because we don't have a Pokemon that's even level 30 yet. So that could be kind of frightening. Although we might have one. Oh, Ivysaur's 30, never mind. We also may have one as we Wonder Trade off this Wooloo. I will reiterate again, we have a level cap in place. The Pokemon that we receive must be within 5 levels of the Pokemon we trade off. In this case, our Wooloo's 30. Our Pokemon we get has to be level 35 or less. If the Pokemon is more than 5 levels up, we can either choose to re-encounter or we can keep it until at least one member of our party is an equal or close to equal level. Please, Linoon, do not. The other option that we have is to Wonder Trade it off. If it is a lower level, so if it's level 35 or lower and it's not dupes, we have to keep it. No ifs, ands, or booties about it. We must keep it, which is a little upsetting. By the way, I'm skipping all of these other areas of the wild area because I don't believe we can actually get anything here. I think everything's too high a level. We will return, obviously. We have a lot of encounters sitting out here. Ooh, we have a rock type, don't we? We have Dwebble. We have a rock type and a fire type, so honestly, we don't need you right now, I hate to say it. That's rude to Roly-Coly, and I would never do such a thing. But that's a pretty nice Pokemon to have in the box. I'm assuming it's going to be under level 30 because it'd be wild if it wasn't. It would be absolutely nuts if it wasn't. Yeah, it's a level 1. So that's our encounter. From Gregapalooza, originally. I'll tell you what, it may actually be semi-competitively viable. I'm down for that. Banjo, are you down for that, or are you just down for ripping the stuffing out of your bed? That's a pretty good encounter, in my opinion. I think that's good. It's obviously only level 1, which is kind of frightening. But, you know, it's about the... Please, no. It's about the prospect. It's not what it is now, it's what it could be someday. And it could be something very fantastic for us. Okay, I don't believe, like I said... Like, I think all the Pokemon in these areas are just... They're, like, up in the 40s. So I think they're a little bit too high for us, which means we're basically just gonna skadoodle. Gonna be very careful not to hit... Yeah, any wild Pokemon here. I think we're just gonna sneak past them. I would love to have a Hawlucha. We're gonna sneak past them ever so cautiously and head into the dragon's mouth over here, at which point we will be in the next town. But first, I think we need to watch Hop cry. If I remember correctly, we're about to witness a crying Hop. Doesn't matter though, because I forgot I'm not reading the text in this game, so I guess we're not gonna get totally pummeled with lore today. I mean, we are, but I'm gonna be doing this the whole time. Welcome to my ASMR button pressing. Only the A button. Hope you enjoy it. 10 million button presses in 5 minutes until my controller stops working. Okay, now the only thing I could be wrong about, I don't think you can get a Hammerlock City encounter. I don't recall there being any water. There might be a trade available, but what are the odds we have the right Pokemon for it? There might be... No, I don't think there's any water. Fishing would be the only way we could get... Those shorts, by the way, are not doing the chairman any favors. I believe the only way we can get an encounter in a town is via fishing. So, unfortunately... Trying to remember, and I'm not thinking of any water in this town. I could be wrong. Speaking of water, allow me to drink my brown water. AKA coffee. That may be the worst way to describe it of all time. Kind of upset that I chose to do it. I'd rather call it bean juice than that. I've heard people call it bean juice because it comes from coffee beans. You guys know I don't like beans. Maybe you don't. Maybe this is your first time here. Hello, my name is Josh and I freaking hate beans, dude. For pretty much no reason. I don't really know why. It's not even the flavor. It's the gross toothpaste. It's like a bean. If you've ever had like baked beans or boiled beans or any sort of beans. Ooh, whisper in his ear. If you've never had them, I would akin the texture. It's like, it's mushy but also gritty, if that makes sense. I've never had this, thankfully, but I would imagine it would be about the same texture as if you put toothpaste on a toothbrush. Like you put a little dollop of toothpaste on a toothbrush, you know, your normal pea-sized drop or whatever. And then you let it sit there for several weeks, and then you came back and you ate the semi-hardened toothpaste. It'd be like slightly mushy on the inside, but also kind of gritty. That's what I would equate it to. Hello, what do you have for me, by the way? Figure we could restock on Pokeballs. Of course, we cannot heal, so don't even think about doing that. You would be absolutely silly to think I'd ever consider healing. I will buy some healing items, though, because we can't... Well, I have 28 of these in my bag. Maybe not. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. Okay. Go ahead and hit me with the rest of the lore. Excuse me. I'm going to do a quick scan around the town. I don't think we can do anything here. Hop might come out of this building right here and say, hello. He did not. That is how Hop talks, by the way. Okay, no encounter there. Any water up here? This feels like a pretty good place. They could have put some water, but they chose not to. I don't respect it. We have a creepy child here who I know that we can take a letter to somebody in a future town. We won't be there for many episodes, but assuming we survive the next couple of gym battles, maybe only the next gym battle. I think it's it's 2 towns away. So assuming we survive the 4th gym, we will do our best to deliver Creepy Ghost Girl's letter. I know there's something good in one of these houses. I want to say, I'm actually going to check. Add to the boring factor, I know, I'm sorry. One of these houses, I think, has an Eviolite. Or maybe it's a Focus Sash? Eviolite, Eviolite, I don't know how to pronounce it. One of them... No, I don't care about weather. No, I don't care about weather. That guy's just gonna give us the different stones. I don't care about that so much. I want to say one of these guys has Eviolite. Hello. No, it's not you. I could be thinking of another town, by the way. I have not played this game since we first played through it in, like 7 or 8 months ago. Which, well, that's actually not true. I did play through Pokemon Shield on my own time, but... that was also like 4 or 5 months ago, so it's... that lady... You give the Soothe Bell! Yeah, okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's the Soothe Bell. Maybe we don't get Eviolite here. I honestly can't remember. Let's just make sure that we are perfectly ready to go. Because I actually think, looking at the time, we actually kind of zoomed... Mr. Focus. Alright, he gives us Focus Band. I think it's probably worth getting the Focus Band, actually. Focus Band's a pretty good item. By Focus Band, of course, I mean Focus X. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you sipping on today? I'm sipping on Kylo Ren's head, aka... it's level 2. AKA, please do not remind me of that movie. I messed up. Okay, so I just remembered the gimmick of this battle is he's gonna drop me down. He uses the Focus Sash, then he uses Endeavor, drops me down to 1 HP, which is a very scary feeling, but don't worry because Seed Bomb will hit and we will succeed. I know you were scared for a second. What if this Cottonee had Quick Attack? He doesn't. He doesn't even learn it. Maybe. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. Very scary battle. We'll definitely want to potion up after this. What I'm mostly scared for is that we're about to hit up this desert place where the levels are going to be a little higher than 2. I hate to say it, but the levels are going to be just slightly higher than 2. Which I am quite nervous about, to be 100% honest. Okay, let's heal up real quick. Just to make sure I don't forget, because I have a bad habit of doing that. Is that enough? You know, let's not waste... We believe in the school of hard stonks here at Playcrastination. Excuse me? Did your brain just accidentally teleport back to 2016? What are you talking about? We believe in the school of hard stonks, which means use your money wisely. Why use a $600 super potion when you only need 20 HP heal? Just use a $200 potion. That's the Warren Buffett strats. You know, if Warren Buffett ever played Pokemon. I wouldn't be shocked to hear that he has. Maybe I would. Maybe I would be shocked to hear that that 80-year-old man has played Pokemon at some point in his life. Although I gotta feel like if you have that much money... This is what, by the way, probably why I will never be a rich person. is I don't have a winner's mentality. People that are rich, you look at someone, eat them by the way, you look at someone who's rich and they're like, I just made $1 billion. How can I turn that into $2 billion? My mentality was, and will probably forever be, I don't have $1 billion, but let's hypothetical here. I have $1 billion. I'm playing Pokemon every day for the rest of my life. Which again is probably why I'll never be rich, because you need the right mentality. You gotta forget the $1 billion. You gotta start low. I got $1. How can I turn it into 2? I got 2. How can I turn it into 4? I got 4. How can I turn it into 8? I got 8. How can I turn it into 16? I got 16. How can I turn it into 32? I got 32. How can I turn it into 64? And okay, mathematics skills may also be a reason why I'll never be rich. But my brain is just like, win the lottery, even though you are too cheap to buy a lottery ticket. Win the lottery. Do nothing ever again for the rest of your life. You win. You have won this little thing called life. Money okay. Money, what's the old saying? Money can't buy happiness. I agree to that sentence, mostly because happiness isn't a physical object. However, I would say that a private island would make me pretty happy at several times a year. I don't think money can buy happiness, but I think it certainly unlocks the doors to happiness, if that makes sense. Not that you can craft your own key, for sure, in your own life. Let's pretend happiness is locked behind this door. You can 100% through different things, hobbies, interests, helping other people. You can absolutely craft your own key to unlock the door to happiness. However, I think money can help you buy that lock, or buy that key, I should say, which, you know, makes it a little bit easier to reach to it, a little quicker at least. Anyway, we're at Stow Inside. Sorry, we're going to Stow Inside, which means we have this route coming up, which means we have Route 6. We have an encounter as well. Well, first we're gonna have to do this stinky double battle, which I'm not particularly excited about. The problem is, while I love our entire party, I love all of the Pokemon in it, half of them are like severely underleveled, especially for this area in the game. I would say our entire team is underleveled for this area of the game, but half of our team is unbelievably low, like level 12, which is a problem because it means we're not going to be able to use them for a while. And I also don't really feel like grinding off camera. You know what we could do? I think I do have, Banjo, don't eat a freaking dresser. Hey, Banjo, you have your own toys here. The room is just littered with toys for my son to play with, and he's like, no, I will consume my bed. No, I will consume your dresser. No, I will consume the electricity outlet on the wall. I'm trying to get a little fix, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, it's not a double battle. I was mistaken. For some reason, I thought we had a double battle coming up. That's okay. All right, we got level 29s. You're faster than me, huh? We have level 29. Look at this gorilla grip. Why is just my pinky on the outside? What is this strange coffee grip I have decided to assume today? Just drink it like a normal person, brother. Oh no, my face is exposed. Oh no, faint. Why does it feel like night today? Why am I so up? Is that Faint by... I can't remember. There's a song by Linkin Park called Faint. I don't remember how it starts. Oh, I do think I remember how it starts. Doesn't it start with like the high pitch? I'd play it, but I'd get demonetized. Just kidding, don't have enough subscribers to be monetized anyway. Oops. Okay, flail. This coffee is hidden, and it's also the second cup, so the coffee probably already has it, and now I'm just coasting. I'm coasting and I'm keeping it up. Okay, take a drink. I'm excited. We didn't get hit with nearly as much lore as I thought we were going to. Ooh, how does a flinch feel, brother? Head smash is not a smart play. How does a head smash feel, brother? No, how does a flinch feel? Which is good. If we can get a high roll here, we can actually get out of this battle using just Ice Cube, which I think would be pretty yummy. That's not quite as yummy as I thought it might be. This Icy Wind might not kill, but I outspeed? I outspeed, and it did KO, thank goodness. I was a little nervous because I know our special attack isn't, you know, quite up to snuff. Dude, these Pokemon are leveling up. Aqua Jet. So fast. Yeah, we're gonna go get rid of Splash. I know some people love that move. I will not. Did I ever tell the story of, dude, all the priority moves? Oh wait, Flame Charge is not priority. Take back what I said, teehee. Have I ever told the story of when I was a kid, probably like 6 years old, we had, I lived in a suburb. I lived in mostly the suburbs my entire life. I lived in a suburb, and my neighbor was several years older than me. He was probably in like 5th grade, maybe no, I don't think middle school. He was probably like, he's probably like 12. How old are you when you're 12? That's like 5th, 6th grade. He's somewhere in there, just know that. He was like the only kid on my block, so I would hang out with him, and he was directly next to me. He had a nice, no, my Ice Face. What a genius strategy. I'd go over there, I'd play some, he had a basketball hoop. We played basketball from time to time. He had a PS1. I never owned a PlayStation console, but he had one, so I would play at his house. And most importantly, I would come to him when I was playing my Pokemon games. I was probably actually only like 5 at the time, now that I think about it. I was playing Pokemon games, and I would come to him when I didn't understand what the heck something was. This kid was, okay, I'll give him credit. He was playing with someone like half his age, so like I'll give him credit. I would probably like, no, me at 12 years old would not want to hang out with a little kid. So I'll give him credit for hanging out with me. But he also liked to trick me, like quite often, because he knew that he could, because I was a young child. He convinced me when I was playing through Pokemon Yellow, I think it was Pokemon Yellow, he convinced me, you know, right before Mount Moon, you can go in there and you can pay 500 Poke, or dollars, whatever you want to call it. You can pay $500 for a Magikarp that knows only Slash. Well, I picked up that Magikarp and I kept trying to use Splash and it kept saying, but nothing happened. Please don't move like that, silly Cobra, I don't like that. And I asked him, I said, hello, why is this the way that it is? Why won't Splash hit? And he convinced me, he said, oh, Splash is the strongest move in the game. It's very inaccurate, so it doesn't always hit, but when it hits, I promise you, it will destroy anything that it touches. So poor me for the rest of that day was convinced that I could OHKO anything with this magical Magikarp. That's why its name's Magikarp, it's magic. I was convinced I could get the job done. I kept trying, I kept sending that Magikarp into battle using Splash over and over and over again. Probably put a good 24 hours into the Splash strats, trying to see if I could make it happen, only to finally wisen up. This was before the internet, by the way, so no one didn't have one of these in your pocket. You could just be like, is my neighbor a big lying meanie? Instead, you just had to figure it out for yourself. And it took me a while. Oh, these levels aren't as bad as I thought. Instead, I had to go to the School of Hard Knocks myself and find out that my neighbor pranked me, bro. I spent all day trying to train up that Magikarp only to find out Splash does absolutely nothing. Anyway, I was a gullible kid. That's all you need to... What's happening? I'm sorry, what was that? Did you just metronome explosion? I wish I wasn't telling a story about how stupid I was as a kid and instead was paying attention, because I probably would have just let out a little bit of poop. But instead, we're totally fine. Totally fine. We do have a full-fledged Clefable here now. You know what, Drillbur? I'm not quite ready to lose you just yet. I don't think I'm quite ready to lose Drillbur just yet. Not that I'm trying to lose Ivysaur either. But I say let's go into Ivysaur at the very least. You're still going for the metronomes, huh? Give me back-to-back explosions. How about that? Head smash. We should eat that up pretty well, I would say. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna put this thing to sleep as soon as humanly possible because Metronome is a scary game. I'm not trying to roll any dice today. I am horrible at any game involving dice. No Yahtzee, no Monopoly. Are there dice in Monopoly? Yeah. No Monopoly, no Trouble, no Sorry. Especially no Farkle. Farkle is a game that is purely based on dice. I suppose Yahtzee is as well. Get them out of here. Not that you can't play with some level of strategy in those games, because you absolutely can. But it's pretty, at the end of the day, it really just comes down to luck of the roll. And let me tell you something, brother. Luck? What is that? I've never heard of it before. That's a new concept to me. I don't have it, so I just avoid playing them. By the way, we leech seeded you, so why are you not seeded with my leech? Ooh, you're gonna sing me a song. Why is he not seeded? Did I not leech seed? Maybe I'm just not paying. I think I'm not paying very much attention today, ladies and gentlemen. I should probably. It's the downside of the coffee. The words are spilling out of the mouth with little to no thought going behind them whatsoever. It's almost effortless at this point. However, I'm also not really paying attention to what the heck is happening on my screen. What the heck happened on my screen? What the heck's going on out there? Sorry if you've never seen I Think You Should Leave. You'll have no idea what I'm talking about there. All right, let's finish the epi, ladies and gentlemen, with an encounter on this route I didn't think we were going to get to today. I honestly did not think we were going to get to today. Ooh, Papa! Ooh, Mama. I didn't know Drillbur evolved so early. It's a 5th gen Pokemon? Oh, baby, an Excadrill, dude. We win. We win. I'm sorry, we win. I'm sorry. If you were hoping that the lock was going to get more difficult because of, you know, reasons A, B, and C, I hate to tell you, how clutch would it be to land a blindfolded horn drill? I think I like the concept of that. Yeah, I hate to say it, but this party is busted. I love it. I love everything about it. I'm trying to decide if we do the encounter. You know what? We got an encounter at the beginning of the last episode. I think, dude, I can't believe we have an Excadrill. It's a 5th gen Pokemon, so I expected it to take forever to evolve. We got ourselves a pretty solid lease on life here. We have a really solid team. Also, we got our encounter at the beginning of this episode. And if we... The next episode's mostly just going to be getting to the town and probably doing a gym battle, so I should probably go get my blindfold, aka mask, which is upstairs. Did my man just waft a fart? I think we're actually just going to end this one here. We'll start the next episode with an encounter. We will head to the gym. Maybe not. We're going to have a lot of battles. I don't think we're going to do the gym next time. In fact, I will do whatever I can in my ability to make sure we do not do the gym next time. Because 2 reasons. Number 1, these guys are still pretty low leveled. I would like to level these guys up a bit more. Now, we do have a bunch of trainers coming up next episode, so we'll probably get a little bit more leveled up along the way. And we might actually be able to take a step into the little fairy mushroom forest and get 2 encounters next episode. So we'll do that. No gym battle next episode. We'll do it the episode after that. Shoot, I should probably just record all 3 of these in one day, because otherwise I'm going to forget what moves my Pokemon have. Just look forward to it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed, please consider showing some support down below in the form of liking, commenting, subscribing. All help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.